Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. We are live. Welcome to another stream. We're going to be playing Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition today. Every time I'm about to play this, about to sit down and stream, I'm feeling very grateful that I'm able to play it. And there's a few reasons, but the main one that I'm thinking of is that one week where I didn't have power and missed 2 streams because of that, which was Chrono Cross and Xenoblade 2. And the thing about it is that I don't know. I was feeling pretty bummed out because I just really look forward to streaming this game and not getting to do it that day. Because if you guys remember, I woke up really early, like something like 7 a.m., and the power had gone out. The power had gone out before then. Hey, Flower. It had gone out before then, but I had woken up and there was no power. And I just remember thinking, I hope it comes on before too long and then I can stream. And I was really bummed out that day that I couldn't stream. And all I kept thinking is, damn, I didn't get to play Chrono Cross. And it was like the next Friday after that, I was just like, yee. And every Friday since then, I've been like, woo, yeah, I get to stream Chrono Cross. This is legitimately one of my favorite games of all time. I'm squarely in the camp of it's better than Chrono Trigger. And I know that some people consider that to be like heresy, you know? Like, how dare ye, you know? And it's so weird because people talk about Chrono Cross like it's like this vastly inferior game to Chrono Trigger. It's not inferior at all. It's just different. And what people don't remember is at the time, it was very, very popular when it came out on PlayStation, to the point where so EGM was this magazine, Electronic Gaming Monthly. They wouldn't just have this is what I liked about this magazine. They wouldn't just have one person review a game, because when you look at a magazine review, it's like, well, this is just one person's opinion, you know? They would have 4 people review a game. And the scores that came for Chrono Cross from EGM were 10, 10, 10, 9.5. And the one guy who gave it a 9.5, which is still like a really, really high fucking score, he got death threats. It did have a greatest hits release, absolutely, Alice. And what's up, Sarah? So I remember Penny Arcade doing a comic strip where Gabe and Taiko were huddled in their house surrounded by an angry mob. And they were like, why are we being attacked this time? We haven't done a strip about Chrono Cross. So it was so popular and so beloved when it came out that if you loved it slightly less and said that it was anything less than perfection, you were treated like an asshole, which was not a right way to think. And yeah, I knew there was some people who were not so keen on it. Well, I knew one person who was not so keen on it, but that was Sean. And as we know, Sean's a dick. Was a dick. Is a dick. Probably will be a dick for the rest of his life. And I remember asking him, what is your, major malfunction with Chrono Cross? Why don't you like it? And he said, well, I played through 10 hours of it, and I couldn't figure out what it had to do with Chrono Trigger. I was like, I get that, because the first bit of the game doesn't really seem to have anything to do with Chrono Trigger other than, you know, some vague references to places from Chrono Trigger. But so what? Like, why are you judging it on its connection to another game rather than how good of a game it is? And, you know, he kept repeating the same thing because that's what he did. Like, if you've ever heard of the whole sea lion trope, that was Sean to a T. Like, because I remember, June made a reference to sea lioning once, and I said, I don't know what that means. And instead of explaining it, June just sent me the comic strip that coined the term sea lioning, and I said, that's Sean. Sean is the sea lion. You know what I mean? Hey, Moogle. Ba, 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 ba. It's my favorite battle music from Chrono Trigger. So it was weird. So then, like, over time, the very few people, the Seans of the world, who didn't like Chrono Cross as much or didn't like it at all, became louder and louder to the point where, like, I was talking with Atsumori, and because he was playing Chrono Trigger, this was towards the beginning, and I said, I'm doing Chrono Cross, and he's like, oh, no, I heard that one's bad, and I'm like, well, you heard wrong. I actually like it more than Chrono Trigger, and he's just like, what? And that's the reaction you get now. That it's better than Chrono Trigger. I said, yeah, well, it has a more interesting story. The gameplay is more engaging. It's not perfect. There's a few things that you could tell where they ran out of time and that they didn't get to implement the things they wanted to implement, but it's an amazing game. And most of the criticism you hear from people is it's not Chrono Trigger. And I just don't know. Imagine if we applied that to Chrono Trigger. Like, what? Can you imagine if Chrono Trigger was a masterpiece, but imagine if it came out and people were like, well, it's not Live Alive. You know what I mean? Like, it's not Live Alive. Like, sure, it's good and everything, but, Although Live Alive is a game that wasn't appreciated in its time. It's appreciated now, but at the time, people were not appreciating it. But just imagine if people did that to Chrono Trigger. They're like, well, it's not Live Alive. Like, of course it's not. It's a different game. But every game in this series has been vastly different in terms of the way it plays and everything, but with a common sort of thread from Live Alive to Chrono Trigger to Chrono Cross and even to Final Fantasy 13-2, which I had my suspicions when I started playing, because I played Final Fantasy 13. I liked it. Final Fantasy 13 was a very divisive game. People either liked it or didn't like it. Nobody was sort of in the middle, and I liked it. And then the second part came out, and I got it, and I remember a little while into it. It is a time travel game, which is interesting because the first Final Fantasy 13 didn't have any time travel in it. But I remember, like, it's not just the time travel aspect of it. This game feels like it's in the same series as Chrono Trigger. And I started to think of the proposed next game that never saw the light of day, which was being called Chrono Break. And I knew that Chrono Break had been started and restarted a few times. I haven't talked about the Game Awards yet. We're going to get into that in a moment. Honey Chipotle ribs. That sounds awesome. Ooh, that sounds great. I just had spicy eggs. I made very spicy eggs. You know that XX hot sauce you got me? I made buffalo sauce with it, and then I fried my eggs in the buffalo sauce and put it on a toasted bun with cheese. It was really good. But anyway, it was delicious, by the way. Anyway, what was I talking about? Live Alive, Chrono Trigger. Oh, Final Fantasy 13 too. I had my suspicions that, because Square Enix never just cancels a game and that's it. They use the bits that they had that had been created for a game that they canceled, and they apply it to other things. And I had this feeling like this is like Chrono Break. The bits of it that were already done became Final Fantasy 13 too, and then Hitomi, who worked for Square Enix, she confirmed, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. Game Awards, let's talk about it. I haven't even looked at the nominees, the winners and everything. So I'm going to be surprised by everything. I looked at the trailers that we saw. The only thing that I'm really excited about is Ninja Gaiden. All right, let's just start with Game of the Year. So Astrobot won Game of the Year. Really? That is a shock to me. Okami 2, I haven't seen the trailer yet. So I don't even know about Astrobot. But I mean, in a pool stacked with Black Myth Wukong and Elden Ring Shadow of the Entry and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, this game I never heard of won. That's something. Best game direction, also Astrobot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Best narrative went to Metaphor ReFantazio. I had pegged that for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I don't know if it's popular. I've never heard of it before. Best art direction went to Metaphor ReFantazio. Okay. Best score and music, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. No shock there. Best audio design went to Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Best performance, which is a way of saying best voice acting, went to Melinda Juergens for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Okay. Innovation in accessibility went to Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I gotta play this game. I don't know what sort of accessibility options it has, but I would have thought that Dragon Age had that. But then again, I never get innovations in accessibility, right? Games for Impact went to Neva. Best ongoing game went to Helldivers 2. Best community sport, Baldur's Gate 3. There's no shock there. Best indie game is Balatro. Okay. Best debut indie game, also Balatro. Best mobile game, also Balatro. So Balatro's sweeping all these indie awards. Best VR or AR game went to Batman Arkham Shadow. I looked at that and I thought it looked dumb, but best action game, Black Myth Wukong. I figured that would win that. I thought it would win Game of the Year, though. Best action adventure game went to Astrobot. So Zelda did not win. You know. Hey, Wayne. Best fighting game, no shock that it went to Tekken 8. I feel like there's no way that anything else was going to win. Multiversus is just like an ongoing game. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection is too new. Same thing with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And who plays Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, really? Best family game went to Astrobot. Astrobot just won so many awards. I really thought it was going to be Super Mario Party Jamboree because that was so popular. It was like the first Super Mario Party game in a long time. That was a big deal. Best Simmer Strategy game went to Frostpunk 2. Best sports or racing game went to EA Sports FC 25. Best multiplayer game went to Helldivers 2. Best adaptation is Fallout. I'm not shocked there. Most anticipated game is Grand Theft Auto 6. Not shocked. Content creator of the year is some guy called Queso. Have no idea who this guy is. Best esports game is League of Legends. Should it be like new games? Best esports athlete is some dude named Faker. Don't know who that is. Best esports team is T1. Who cares? All right, there we go. That's the Game Awards. Is this like the third or the fourth re-release of Virtua Fighter 5? I feel like they're just like, we're not going to make any more Virtua Fighter games. We'll keep re-releasing this one forever. You thought Arcane would get best adaptation? I feel like people who watch Arcane absolutely love it, but have not seen the other adaptations on that list. And I'm going to tell you why that I knew it was going to be Fallout. Because Fallout is attracting a lot of praise from people who have no fucking idea what Fallout is. And the fact that girls are writing spicy fanfics about Walter Goggins playing a ghoul with no nose, that's the popularity of this game. You know what I mean? I didn't even think people would be writing spicy fanfics about Walter Goggins with a nose and skin. So I was not shocked because the immense popularity and critical acclaim of Fallout went beyond the video gaming sphere. Whereas Arcane, yes, people who watch it are like, this is the greatest thing ever. But the appeal is limited to a certain sect of people, I think. People who hate League of Legends like Arcane, though. That's my first. Okay, well, I don't really know anybody that hates League of Legends, I guess. I know people who are ambivalent towards it. I don't know. I feel like, but people who hate, see, here's why that still fits my narrative. Because if you hate League of Legends, you know what League of Legends is. You are aware that it is a video game, and if you hate it, you've probably played it, or at least you have some awareness of what it is. Whereas there are people out there who have never heard of Fallout, have no idea that it was a video game, who love that show. So that's why I think it won. That's why I knew it would win. You know what I mean? People who they might have a bad opinion of League of Legends, but they like the show, that's still gamers. Like, my mom was crowing about Fallout. She didn't know it was a game until she's halfway through the season, and I told her that it was a video game. Now she's talking about watching that Borderlands movie, and I was like, I don't know if you want to watch that. I heard it sucked shit through a straw. But, hey, I can't tell her shit. She'll watch it anyway. Then again, she liked the Warcraft movie, and that was not a good movie. That could have been a good movie, but it wasn't. Not even a crazy straw. No, like a regular basic bitch straw. Not even the bendy kind. It doesn't even have the bendy part. So you have to, like, you know, tilt your head down to suck shit through a straw. All right, I've talked enough. We talked about the Game Awards. We talked about the Chrono series. Let's actually play Chrono Cross. That's going all the way, isn't it? Oh! I lived, bitch! I lived, bitch! Smack you with your own pimp. After... I almost said ravioli. It says revolt. I almost said ravioli. Can you guys tell that Trevor's drunk? Hot naughty golems in your area. Can I... Oh, no. No! You can't... No! I must go. My people need me. I saw the entire western region of Middle-earth crack and fall into the sea. I'm not wearing fucking pants. You didn't see shit, you understand? You there, dumbass! Yes, you, in front of the screen. I mean you. And me too. Tell you the truth, Carl, this is the 37th time I've broken my vegetarian vows. 37. In a row? What's hitting me? This doesn't make any logical sense.
Man, that bird's good going down. Haven't felt that in a long time.
All things your mother said. I'm sorry.
Punish me. You got a hose. Yeah, I'm a naughty dinosaur. Oh, you're good in the cloaca. Yeah, right there in my cloaca. Oh, I'm so dirty. Oh.
You can talk to them.
You're a lovely vision this night.
Wait.
Thank you,
He's spitting game. Hold up. He's spitting game. That's it? That's all the game you got? You ain't never gonna get laid. In true professional streamer mode, it took me that long to find the tab that was playing the music. It was not in its usual place, so I was like, oh shoot. Where is it? It took me that long. That's why you were hearing Chrono Trigger rather throughout that whole thing. And now I got to move my windows around because that's normally what I do during the intro, but I spent half of it looking for the damn music. So, you know, real professional shit here, guys. Pro shit. Here we go. Chrono Cross. Let's go. Oh, wait. I still can't see the chat. Move that over. There's the chat. Okay, we got something happening here. Yeah. So, where we left off, we were going to do the Green Dragon. And I think, oh, no, not new game. I think I went to Gaia's Navel, but then I came back because I wanted to save it in stream. So, yeah. Your PlayStation copy? I still have it somewhere too. But I'm playing this on Steam because it's just so much easier than... I mean, the last time I played this, I emulated the PlayStation version. All right, I got to go up here. So, I believe, yeah. I'm going to replace Norris with Lee. So, let me go ahead and empty out his element grid. Oh, I've already done that. Okay. Because Lee is going to be able to like, do the golem thing. To do a big... If I could pulling off golem is a lot harder than on the Green Dragon than it is on... I thought it was right here. Wait, maybe it's not. Shoot. Because he likes to use a green this one ability. Maybe I should just do it here. That turns the entire field green, and then he spams carnivore. That worked. Okay. Some people really thought Half-Life 3 was going to be announced last night. I mean, I feel like people think that every minute of every day. They're just waiting for that moment when they're going to announce Half-Life 3. And the thing is, I don't believe that Half-Life 3 was ever in development. Like, ever. I remember one time somebody wrote this whole thing about what if Halle Berry hosted the Game Awards. And she's just standing there, you know, being Halle Berry, being all sexy and shit. And then at the very end, she announces the trailer for Half-Life 3 and then, like, unzips herself. Like it's not really Halle Berry, but it's Gabe Newell in a skin suit that looks like Halle Berry, which is hilarious to think about. Okami, that's crazy, yeah. Surge, you back! Lee, help him if you fight him! Lee temporarily joined him party. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you don't get her permanently until after this, so let me put her where Norris is. I believe we established that she does have the slot for Golem. Oh, hold on a second. I don't need that. The stream is, like, playing back to me. Let me get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Oh, I've already... Okay, she has everything already. So, pulling off Golem on this guy is going to be difficult because he likes to spam Greenfield. So I'm thinking maybe it might happen, maybe it might not. It's kind of like fighting Lavos. It's where you have to sort of like... Ninja Gaiden's definitely like my most anticipated game out of the ones that are shown. Alright, we got a Prey Mantis here. So... It's sort of like fighting Lavos where you have to like line everything up perfectly. No big deal if we can't. Stinger! So this morning my mother texts me saying that she's going somewhere, right? She's like, I'm going to such and such. And then she tries to write see ya later, like CYA later, but her phone autocorrected see ya to cyanide. So she's like, I'm going to such and such, cyanide later. And I just replied with, I should hope not. And then I just hear her from across the house giggling. Alright, Lee's got... Okay. I got... Alright. Do I have status? I'm poisoned. Alright. I saw that there was a green status on links. This place is actually one big circle. But you have to make it all the way around the circle to fight one boss, and then you fight, like, the green dragon after that. Come on, I want to fight you. By the way, the first time I ever saw this game, my uncle was playing it. I was over at his house and he was playing it. And this is the part he was up to, so... I was sort of like, oh, cool, you know, this is what's going on here. Yeah, I don't expect we're on Silksong. We heard something recently. One of the developers was like, we're still working on it. Be patient. I get it, you know, and people forget. Poisoned again. People forget that, it was kind of the same thing with Hollow Knight, where there was a trailer attached to the initial Kickstarter, and then really nothing at all until the game came out. Yeah, Team Cherry. Yeah, you see the credits at the end of Hollow Knight, and you think, wow, what a big team, and it's like, not really, no, it's... Oh, wrong thing. I need an antidote. Oh, there's a spot I can climb up somewhere, isn't there? Or do I have to just go the other way? It might be that I just have to go the other way. Or actually, I can get up here. There we go. Do 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 do. Ah! Alright, here we go. So we got a prehistoric and some praying mantises. I remember these prehistoric guys being very annoying with the status stuff, so see if I can take him out quickly. I'm gonna do feral cats. Go, my homies! Like, yes, my most overall anticipated game is Silksong, but it'll happen when it happens, you know. That and Elder Scrolls 6, you know. It's sort of this. We're in sort of the same thing. We got shown way less. This is the third time he got poisoned. Way less of Jurassic Beat of Elder Scrolls 6 than we saw of Silksong. We got like a full-ass trailer of Silksong. There was a demo. You know what I mean? There was a whole bunch of stuff. Well, he got frenzied. So I feel like it's a similar sort of vibe, but not the same thing. He's already poisoned. With Elder Scrolls 6, all we got was like a logo. You know what I mean? We got a logo. Oh, do I want to see some ridiculous, whiny bullshit? Don't mind if I do. He feels disrespected. Oh my god, it's Sean. Oh my god, this guy. Oh, you will be missed, Sean. That's Sean. That's Sean on the Bloodstained Kickstarter when he thought because he kickstarted that made him an investor. Yo, what up, Almighty Santa? And it's not even Elder Scrolls. We were just talking about Elder Scrolls too. I'm gonna run out of antidotes. I got a Sonya trap. I already have Sonya, though. Alright, how many of these antidotes do I have right now? 3 left. At one point, if this keeps happening, I'm just going to have to just be poisoned. There we go. Drop down here. Yeah, I mean, just take that ratio, right? We're stat max, so I don't need to fight enemies now. Denaturite, very cool. Oh, yeah, I knew that bird was going to get me eventually. Which JRPG is the biggest pain in the ass with status effects? I feel like Final Fantasy V is the answer to that. There are status effects from that only exist in Final Fantasy V. One of the status effects in 5 is it just halves your level. Like, are you level 50? Not anymore, you're not. Now you're level 25. And that can stack. Yeah, old is another one. Revere of the Promised Land is up there. I've not played that. On the opposite and Final Fantasy 13 had a role that you could take on called a Saboteur, which is all about giving the enemy status effects, and you think, oh, that's probably trash, right? No, it's overpowered as fuck. It's so good. And even necessary to win some of the tougher battles. Yeah, Final Fantasy V is the first thing that comes to mind with the status effect bullshit. Oh, he's frozen. Like, this game only has 6 stat... No, wait. There's 12 status effects in this game. But some of them are not so bad, you know? Like, this guy has 2 status effects on him right now. He's got frozen and flu, and now he's dead. There are 2 status effects for each color. Tactics Ogre is a good one, yeah. Denaturite. Somebody said, like, last week, I misread that as deodorant. Oh, the other one has a treasure chest. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to get poisoned again. Come on. Alright, go. Oh. Oh, the social distancing effect, yes. Another Denaturite. That's pretty funny. That would be devastating if it was in, like, Fire Emblem. You know what I mean? If that status effect was in Fire Emblem, it would be completely devastating. Yo, that dude was schmoovin'. So if you've never played Fire Emblem, you generally want to cluster your troops together. Okay. Another Denaturite. I do see a save point. Now that my Lee stat growth maxed out, so I don't need to fight anything, so that's why I'm avoiding enemies. So I don't want to get poisoned 50 times. I don't mind fighting the battle, but I'm running out of antidotes. Oh! Yeah, it's called COVID. Alright, a pterodact. We got praying mantises and pterodact. It's like, bro, finish the entire word. You went to kindergarten, Sonny. You have to pronounce all the letters. But yeah, now I had my own issues with Bloodstained devs, right? But you guys know about that, and I feel I was justified in being pissed at them. Because I paid for something and I wasn't getting it, right? But before... I still haven't gotten it, even though they promised it at this point. It's been 9 years, you know? But before Bloodstained Ritual of the Night even came out, I remember June showed me... No, June showed me a message on a comment, or rather, on the Kickstarter page. And this guy was going on about how we're investors and we deserve to be updated and all this stuff. And like, this dude thought he was on the board of directors, right? And I was like, that sounds like Sean. And then I looked, I'm like, holy fuck, it is Sean. Like, it was actually him. The man, the myth, the legend. I guess I'm saving it. What a knob. Alright, I want to go get that treasure chest. It's probably just going to be Denaturite, but... It's called Trouble Every Day by Frank Zappa. Oh, how'd I know that it was going to be one of those? Alright, cool. This is this place in the game where if you don't have enough Denaturite to make a lot of stone equipment, you're going to get some here. A lot of people like to start with the Green Dragon because of how much Denaturite you get. Okay, we're back on the first screen, it looks like, but... This is, like I said, it's like a circle, but you have to make one round around the circle. Green brooch. Wait, hold on, that's good, isn't it? Because... It makes a boss appear that lets you get that through that barrier back there. Oh, I never gave her anything here. Oh my god, she doesn't even have... Oh, I can't even give her a stone axe unless I happen to have made one, huh? Wait, did I have the foresight to do that last week? No, I didn't. I could leave and then make a stone axe and then come back, but I think I will not bother doing that. The green dragon is not very tough. All right, I want to give her, obviously, like, if I have, like, an extra mithril helmet or... Boy, to be able to find anything. I have ivory. The worst helmet in the game. You know what? I think the last mithril helmet Norris has. Alright, whatever. Give her the defender. I'm thinking the green brooch. And I guess I'll give you the ivory helmet just to see how some defense. He's only going to use like 2 attacks. He's going to use like this breath attack that poisons everybody. And he's going to use something called green field, which makes the entire field green. Now, if you let it go at that, and you leave the field green, he will start spamming carnivore and you will die fast. Which is why you have to make sure that you don't let the field become fully green at any point. Making the field completely yellow so that Lee can use Golem is... I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I'm going to do Invincible. Where is it? Oh, wait. I don't have it? I have cannonballs. Oh, it's 1 extra level, isn't it? Alright, hold on. Never mind. Meow, 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 meow. I never got that chest. Fish tacos! What kind of fish? Not salmon, right? No, but seriously, what are you gonna... How are you gonna do it up? I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I have no idea. I know I woke up and I was like, it's spicy egg sandwich time. Halibut's a good choice. Really, any kind of white fish, right? That's what you want. I love the halibut. There we go. Alright, the fact that I'm back here and it hasn't prompted me to fight the Tyranno is kind of weird. Come on, Lynx. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Is it because I haven't examined the barrier? Oh, no, just let me go. Oh, no, the barrier's here. Alright, well... Yeah, catfish is a good one. So what are you going to do? Are you going to do like a mango salsa? Are you going to do coleslaw on it? Like... Do I have to go around the other way? Like, does it have to be clockwise? Oh, here we go. Why is it so quiet? You just have to come in from this side. So you're supposed to go counterclockwise, but it doesn't matter if you have or haven't. He come on. That is definitely not the green dragon. Heckin' Chunker coming through. Look at this absolute unit. Bop, bop. Last time I did fish tacos, it was with halibut. Panko fried halibut, broken up into pieces, with a coleslaw that I made. Instead of mayonnaise, I used Italian dressing and cheese. So, all right, let me take care of the pterodactyl because he likes to give you status. What timer? What are you talking about? Pico and avocado and red onions? That sounds good. Bop, bop. Oh, I gave the Tyranno the flu. I kept wanting to call it Tynamo, but that's Chrono Trigger. The UI on Twitch got an update. I heard something about that from Moogle. I think trying to explain why he wouldn't do emote only when I asked him to, which is weird because all you got to do is type in /emote only. Let me take a look. I'm going to my own channel to see. Oh yeah, everything's on the top now. All right, shut up, me. I kind of like that, actually. No excuse for people asking me, what game are you playing? It's like, I don't know, what logo's on the screen? I realize that with some people that's just their way of making conversation, you know? Yoink! Oh well. I'm not too fussed. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Oh, what happened? All right. Oh, I love when they do that on like Fool of a Took posting. Like, did you see that one about like what kind of illegal drugs are you mods on that you wouldn't let my meme go through on a meme page? And now it's like every post is that. Love it. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I didn't like that very much. It's like if you do something like that, you realize we're going to make fun of you for like 5 days. Or the way I should say it like Gandalf, right? You've given them something to talk about for 9 days, or perhaps 9 and 90. Oh, I should make that into a meme and submit it. Like Bilbo is there saying that post, right? Oh my god, let's make this happen right now. I am sorry, guys. Well, let me beat this guy first. We're going to make this happen on stream, guys. This is the perfect meme format. They're going to make fun of you, you know. Oh, hold on, Lee. I want to do Invincible just because I like the attack. Oh, where you going? Where you going? Here we go. Huh! 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 Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I didn't even see the damage number. This guy's, like, practically dead, so. I'm gonna swipe my tail at you. 3 times. I whip my tail back and forth. I whip my tail back and forth. You know what, at this point, let's do Tailspin. Not the delightful Disney show that ran for exactly 1 season but was on for like 3 years. That really didn't do a lot. I mean, she basically just farted on him. Alright, he's done. We gotta make this meme. We need to make this meme. Alright. We got stat growth. We're fully healed. We got a resistance ring and an inferno. Okay, cool. What that? Lee! Okay. 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 Let me get Photoshop up. Well, I already have Photoshop up. Look at me. Look at me. I need Photoshop up. It's already there. All right, we're gonna make this meme like right now. Let me get this on the screen. All right, this is a thumbnail that I made. Let me see if I can get like the Bilbo Gandalf meme format. Gandalf Bilbo meme generator. Oh no, that's the where they're at the door. I need him talking to him after the party. Yeah, I'm getting the what about very old friends, you know. I need the scene in the movie where he's talking to Bilbo and Gandalf are talking to each other after the party. You know what I mean? Oh, I need to. You know what? Let me just. We're gonna construct this. We're gonna construct this. Okay. Old Bilbo movie. I need old Bilbo. Okay, this is a pretty good picture. Boy, is it tiny. Let's get a document going. Jeez. Not recent, but here, just start with this. Okay, we're gonna make this happen. Let's just get rid of this white background here. Well, that didn't really work, did it? Can I do it like this then? For some reason, I can't. All right, let me find a different picture then. For some reason, it's not working. I'm going to need the guy's post, too. Alice, if you could go to that and grab me a screen cap from any one of those memes that has that guy's post in it while I find a good Bilbo picture. I found a good one, but it wasn't working. Oh, I think this is the one we're going to do. All right. There's my Bilbo picture. I think we're going to do it more like this, though, because I need room for the picture. All right. And now, all right, let me grab Gandalf. He needs to be in Bag End. There should be so many pictures of him in Bag End, and let me put movie in there because I'm getting a lot of artwork. I just need it to just be Gandalf, not Gandalf with Frodo or whatever. That's in the friggin'... That's the Hobbit. That's not gonna work. That's not even the house. We're making this happen. We're making this meme today. Oh, I have it. I have the perfect image. All right. All right, we got it. All right, I'm going to look. I know you're looking, but let me look as well. Let me go to Fool of a Took posting. They posted so many times this past week or so that shouldn't be hard to find. Then again, there's like 50 posts a day on this place. If you find it first, let me know, but I'm looking right now. It's like
Okay, admin sucks for not posting my meme.
Oh, why can't I find it? Well, I mean, I have the text. I was just looking for it as an image because I know it exists.
How 7,000 oxes?
I'm still only in like 2 days ago, so. And by the way, if they don't take this, I'm not going to be upset about it like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Wait, is this it? No, that's not it. Damn. I'm not going to be like a dick, like, oh, they didn't take it, so therefore I got to yell at them. Any luck, Alice? 'Cause I'm about to just wing it here. This stuff isn't even in order. Never mind. I'm just gonna. I got the text. I'm just gonna. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do it like this. Okay, that is way too big, I think. There we go. all right. We got something going here, but I need to align it right. Okay. And I think we it's already funny. It's already this is something that somebody really posted on Facebook, by the way. I'm not making this shit up. Let me get like a drop shadow on that. There we go. All right. We got that. And now we need Gandalf's reply, which I need from the text of The Lord of the Rings. So that's easy to get because I have The Lord of the Rings right here. All right. So if I go for the phrase 9 days... Okay, so I'm taking an actual quote from the book here that I feel applies to this situation. And we're going to align that this way. Oh, the whole thing, please. And let me just add a drop shadow to that. Come on now. Oh, come on, man. There we go. All right, we have our meme. Isn't it beautiful? All right, let's save that. Take my meme, please. We'll make that a PNG. We'll save it. Why is it? Okay. Now the only thing left to do is to actually submit it to the Facebook group. I've never submitted anything here. So this is going to be exciting. If they don't take it, that's fine. They might be tired of this guy. Okay. Oh, wait, it's on the desktop. All right, it's submitted. I'll let you guys know. Back to your regularly scheduled Chrono Cross. As soon as I had the idea, I was like, if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget to do it. All right, let's fight the green dragon. I could go back and fight enemies to get more stat growth, but this guy's not particularly difficult. Oh, wait, Photoshop is still up. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Ooga booga! Lee not know him, he here. Silence! What is all this commotion? I see. Thou seekest relics? Come hither. Don't tell me when to come. I need to free my nut button from its prison here. Hold on. I need to move it to a better location. There we go. That's better. And now for lunch. Since you just woke up, I would think it's breakfast, but okay. Alright, let me start with Lee. I want to see if I can make this happen. Green field, yeah. This is the problem. I cannot let him get a turn while the field is like that. I might be able to do this if I do this very quickly. Oh my god, he's spamming already. Fargo. Oh, I did not want him to do that. I thought I would have enough time. Alright, well I survived. Alright. Bop, 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 bop. He's so fast that it's difficult to set up Golem. And it's not like I have access to Yellow Field. The problem is Lee is going to need like 3 stamina. Bad breath. I don't care about that. Oh, hold on 1 second. Yes? Alright, give me a moment. I need to explain it. That is not opening. Oh, there's like tape on it or something. Are you sure that that's how it opens?
Really?
There's like tape going across it.
Alright, I can make that.
Alright. I tried. Alright, Lee. Links. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this to this particular boss. Oh, Fargo! Missing is not an option right now. Alright. I have it set up. But he has to not move while Lynx uses an element, and then Lee strikes him once and uses Golem. Fuck, Lynx! Alright. I wasn't supposed to attack. It's just getting him closer to his turn. I just should have done that. Ah, it wouldn't have worked anyway. I so want to make this a thing. You know what I mean? What if I do that? Will that work on him? Probably not, but it at least do something to the field. He immediately uses bad breath. It's so hard to get the field where you need it to be for this. It's better to just try to fight him normally. That's a Durg, not a Ferg. You don't have anything yellow. I'm probably screwed here. Oh my god, the missing is crazy. Jesus Christ. Yes?
Alright, I figured it out. I
Okay.
just need you to pull. Ready? You see where it's open?
Yeah. That's not... Let go.
You have to squeeze it.
Here we go. There you go.
Hey! I think it's so hard.
Y'all. I'm just trying to fight this boss. Well, I'm trying to do more than fight him. I'm trying to also do a specific thing. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I don't think it's going to happen. He's not going to let me make the field completely yellow and then Lee with at least 1 stamina and level 7. You know what I mean? It's just... I just don't see it happening at this point. I'm running out of yellow stuff anyway. Fargo? Do you have anything yellow? It's okay. We could show off the golem at a different point. Oh, you just don't have anything yellow left. Yeah, what kind of frog? Them Swedish frogs, man. All right, we're just gonna beat him. I'm not gonna be able to like do this otherwise. I'm just gonna use whatever I can. He's quite easy if you just keep letting the field not turn completely green. We'll save using Golem for a different battle. I have so many status effects right now. Alright, I'm completely tapped out of stamina. Wait, why did I say Swedish frogs? Maybe I'm thinking of Barrel, because Barrel's all into frogs. Even more status. Like, she's fatigued and locked out of blue elements. He's got darkness, dizzy, and he's locked out of green elements. And he's poisoned and locked out of white and yellow elements. Do rock throw. Yeet! 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 Oh. Oh. Quit it! Toxic breath. So I'm just going to hit him with whatever I have that is not green. If I had access to yellow field, I could have just made it happen. Just get Lee to level 7. And then have somebody else use yellow field, and then have her use Golem. It would have been easy. But, wow, an actual physical attack. You don't see that too often from this guy. Some of the statuses are wearing off. She's still fatigued. Bad breath. He has bad breath and toxic breath. I had like one opportunity to do it, and I screwed it up. So, it is what it is. Might as well Fargo steal from him on his next turn. Heal plus. Oh, he's weakened, so he's using heal plus. I'm pretty sure he can only do that once. See, now he's no longer weakened. That's a lot of friggin' hit points, my dude. Oh, cool. They were talking about doing more Nine Inch Nails projects. That's awesome. Let me get that green armor. Yoink. Bad breath. He hasn't done green field in a while. Maybe he ran out of them. Maybe that's the strategy. But he's still so fast, he gets a lot of turns, you know? I doubt I could get anti-green to work on him. That would have been the dream, you know? He's weakened again. Alright. Oh, okay. But they were talking about doing stuff as 9 Inch Nails again. They were like, it's time. Alright, I'm tapped out again, so... That's fine. Toxic Breath is fine. Oh, Lynx has low health. Why is his health so low? He didn't really get hit. I guess from being poisoned. Well, I'll use a Nostrum. Yeah, they are, but they're also just, like, feeling the call, from what I understand. Now, Lee's low health. Is it over? No, it's not over. Okay. For a moment, I thought it was over. Here we go. 'Cause I'm free. Free falling. Free falling. Oh, there he goes with Greenfield again. I guess he didn't run out of those. I have to do something quickly. I don't want him to get the chance to... Oh, you know what? Cure plus. Or Cure plus 1. Lee. I don't want to give him the chance to use Carnivore. Oh, fuck off. That's okay. Oh, really? What has she done? I didn't know about that. Every other dragon, we were able to knock his health down all the way with summons, but I gotta defend. Not this guy. Alright, Lynx. It's over.
Not feeling so good, Mr. Stark.
Do, 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 do. Hooray! Da, 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 da. And I got the genie summon. That's cool. Impressive. And we get the green relic. Surge, you always fight up monsters like that? Look some fun. Lee decide 'em, Lee come on with you. Okay, Surge? Maybe Lee find 'em father if Lee come 'em. Also, Lee need decide 'em something. Lee decide 'em right. Lee return 'em to village. Lee? Ooga booga, let's go 'em. Okay. Lee officially joined 'em party. Ba, 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 ba. And then you could rename her after using her name for so many times. But, oh, let me not take her out yet. Yeah, Moogle, by the way, like, last night, I'm ending stream, and I'm like, hey, Moogle, could you put emote only on? And I'm trying to, like, do a raid. I'm like, hey, Moogle, could you put emote only on? And you just didn't do it. And I did it myself. And then on Discord, you're like, the UI is different. And I'm like, but what does that have to do with putting emote only on? You just type /emote only into the chat. You know how to use the chat. All right. Let me empty out her thing. No. Okay, and then she has a burn, it looks like, but I'm not like too concerned with that because I'm taking her out of the party. Well, I have plenty of ointment. Let me go ahead and just let the little girl sit there being burned. Oh, and because we have the grain relic, let's take a look at it. Hi, everybody! Hi, Paulie. How's it going? There it is. A special treasure received from the Green Dragon God at Gaia's navel. That's the Earth's belly button. Does that mean on the other side of the world is the Earth's butthole? Oh, yeah, it does. It means that, yeah. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. All you have to do is type /emote only as one word. You don't need to do all that. You're making it more complex than it needs to be. Ba 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 ba. Okay, now we're gonna go to Gaia's navel again, but we're gonna do it in the other world, just to get the treasures there. And we're gonna go to the other world anyway, so you know, because we've done all the dragons in this world. We got to get another ancient fruit. Oh, I don't think he gives it. I think the other guy gives it. Yeah, don't overcomplicate it. Just /emote only. That's all you need to do. You and me be comrades. If there's anything you want to know, don't be afraid to ask. Can I get another ancient fruit? What is it? I have plenty of ancient fruit. Don't be afraid to ask. All right, cool. He's still talking. All right, so I'll take Lee out of the party. We'll put Norris back in the party. Well, actually, maybe not, because we're going to go after the red dragon. Well, actually, yeah, we're going to go after the red dragon, which means we would want somebody blue who could cast Frog Prince. That would be... Well, here's the thing. That would be Fargo, excepting for the fact that I don't know that I know he has a level 7 slot, but he has Invincible there. That's the problem. His only level 7 slot is taken up by his tech. So I might need to swap to a different blue innate. Who's blue? There's Riddell's blue, right? Oh no, she's white. Never mind. Marcy. Marcy's blue. And she's got 2 slots. She's strong in terms of magic. Her physical stats are garbage, but she's real strong. So I'll take Marcy, and who would the third person be? I don't want to take Fargo. Well, here's the thing. If we take both Fargo and Marcy, I'll be able to use Frog Prince, and I will be able to steal the blue armor from him. But it makes 2 people in the party very vulnerable to fire. I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, you guys. I'm just going to have to up her defenses, because that's the one thing that she does not excel in, is defenses. Hold on, let me make her a weapon and armor. Especially armor, since now I have enough Denaturite where it's no big deal to make armor and helmets. Alright, so she uses gloves, right? Because she slaps you? Where is the gloves? Granite glove. She is not lit up. What kind of weapon does Marcy use? Where is Marcy? Oh no, she does use it. Never mind. I see her there. Alright, and get me a stone mail. And let's make like 3 stone helmets. since I have plenty of netherite now. I don't have plenty of leather, but I have enough. Alright, so we'll give her a granite glove. I already had a granite glove? Shit, that's okay. Stone mail and... There's a stone helmet in here somewhere. Alright, now I want to specifically give her stuff that's going to help with magic defense and physical defense. The memento pendant? The sea charm, maybe? Nah. Silver pendant, alright. Let me give you this other stone helmet. And you as well. Oh, what are we doing? Alright. Alright, Frog Prince. Okay. I don't have her level 7 tech yet, so... You know, for a strong mage, she doesn't have a lot of slots. Yeah, slots. Okay, I'm just gonna have it fill in the rest automatically. Alright, let's go switch worlds. I would be so happy if they take that meme. I think it's funny. It might be a few days too late, but hey, whatever. And if they don't, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm not going to be a dick like some people are. Alright. So, there's more dragons in this world, but first let's go to Gaia's Navel. I believe you call the... We already called the Wingipede once here, and we fought it. But that was before getting the fruit. I believe... But you call it in a different place than the other world. Is it here? It might be. Let me try. No. Okay. It might be right here, to be honest. Especially since the guy's standing there. He's the one that gave me the flute. Nope. Let me see what he says. Oh, no, he gives you the fruit. Never mind. Maybe this is the one where it's like up here. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna check. Nope. In the other world, you do it down here, but I know it's not in the same spot. You get the Biba out of here. And Biba you! That Biba very nasty. Could it potentially be here? Oh, I don't think so. God, where is the spot where you use the flute here? Let me try it in the same spot as the other world, then. There it is. Okay. It just must have been the different spot was to fight the smaller version of the Mingapede. Because this is the big one that can actually carry you there. Do 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 do. Wow, I immediately landed on that guy. It's like, no, you fight. Yeah, Jesus. I think it's going to hit all of them. Especially since that guy's weak to blue. The others are weak to yellow, but that guy's weak to blue. He has the flu. I should have bought more antidotes before I came here. Oh, my pirate dick. You did not poison my pirate dick. Ooh, that was more like schlorp. See, check it out. Schlorp. Ah, my dick. Like, do you really have to sting him directly in the penis? Seems extreme. Poison the pirate booty indeed, right? That's the front butt. Alright, go Marcy. Hold on, wait. It's Captain Cock. Wait, does that mean like when the alligator bit off his hand, it was replaced with a schlong? Like it's like Edward Penis Hand sort of situation? Yo, she just like did a little kick and the thing died. That's hilarious. String phone! Yeet! Hello! That's what she said. Hello! And it traveled through the thing. Da -da, da -da -da -da. Marcy wasn't even finished dropping out of the sky when this bitch came. I don't think there's anything over here, though. Huh. I'm just here to get... Hello, Joe! Yeah, I'm just coming here to get treasures. There's no, like, boss or anything. Wait, let me check the low path first. There might be a treasure there. Hello, Joe! What do you know? Oh, there's totally something there. Didn't I do right? Yeah. Didn't I do right now tonight? Ooh yeah, woman tonight. That's like that meme. Most bands in the 70s were like, ooh yeah, woman tonight. And Rush were like, beware the wizard, he will take your fingers. Iron helps us play. Hello, Joe. Can't sleep. Clowns will eat me. Can't sleep. Clowns will eat me. I think this guy... Oh, I thought this was the guy that gave you something. Never mind. There's a dude here who gives you like a frame or something. Wait, these prehistorics are yellow. Oh, that's different. Get bashed in the bush. My bush. Fargo's like, your bush? What about mine? You should have seen what that fucking insect did. Ooh. Jungle beats. They tried to give him the confusion, the frenzy stat effect, but he is not confused by your jungle beats. He's into that shit. He's gonna start shaking his ass any second. Lynx finds it perplexing and starts hitting Fargo. How dare you like that crap? Yeah, sure, do that. Cannonball. That attack is just not very good. I hate you, dick. Blinded by the light. All right. Let me see her other tech. Cat's cradle. The cat's in the cradle on the silver spoon. All right. Bushwhacker. Whacked in the bush. Turn yellow. How dare you? How dare you, sir? I'm not yellow. I'll kick your ass. She's already yellow. What do you... Alright. How dare you? Fargo, how dare you like that music? Alright. Here we go. Set up the string phone. Yeet! Hello, Joe!
I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive somehow.
Oh, no, this is the guy. The prehistoric dropped something. Let's receive the Snakes and Orbs frame. Yo, that's kind of... I think I'm going to switch over to that. Oh, wait. How do you pick frames in this again? Not like this, right? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, we've been using that other one for a while. A lot of the frames are hideously ugly, so I don't use them. That one's kind of cool, though.
Incorrect. You have chosen poorly.
Oh, wait, there's a chest right there. Shit. Okay, hold on. A Denadorite. Denadorite. Denadoran. I don't want to fight you. Oh, I probably should. Alright, I see a chest there. Let me just go ahead and see if there's anything else here. Yeah, okay. Whoa! Zoot! Zoot hello! Wait, what color are these guys again? Green? Ah, fuck. Who cares? This is for stinging Fargo in the dick! Now you can't leave! How dare you sting me in the dick? You know how much that hurts? Ugh. The idea of the tiny little buckler that Marcy has is amazing. Because not only did they... Yep, Bronx Tale, exactly. Great movie. Not only did they make a little girl one of the 4 divas of the Acacia Dragoons, but they made little armor in her size. They're like, oh, one of our great warriors needs a armor, but she's 9. Could you make that for me? And the blacksmith is just wondering what the fuck he's doing with his life. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. You make children fight? Well, she's one of the strongest mages in the army, so you know, yeah. Oh, where did he come from?
Hell. Came from hell.
Wait, here we go. I said it before and I'll say it again. Ugh. Now you can't leave. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on my drum all day. Oh, that time Fargo got confused. He was just about to use an element, too. Bang a gong with your dong. Get it on. Yeah, he already had that status, but okay. I'm confused by the little girl, so I will attack her. Take that. Alright, what am I gonna do? I am gonna do this. Here we go. Your string phone, set it up. Yeet! Hello, Joe! Feels like I'm okay. Damn it, Lynx. I don't like you very much. I forgot you were really Surge. I had a trap golem? Really? Okay. I think we're done here. Let me just check up here, see if there's anything up here. There is not. Okay, we're done. Nope, going too far. It be but time to go fight the red dragon. Oh, is that not the right spot? Was I not, like, too enough to the left? The bug can't hear the flute if you're over to the right there. If you stand there, he'll hear it. That's like the bus driver who won't stop because you were 2 feet away from the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Alright, you could go when your Uber driver just wants to hang out. Lady, get out of my car. You ever see that video? This woman put up a video of like Uber driver was like rude or whatever, refused to take me to the hospital. Meanwhile, like they're at the hospital, right? They're in the parking lot of the hospital, and the guy who sounds like, you know, like if Seth Rogen overdosed on testosterone is screaming, "Get out of my car, get out of my car." And she's like, "Excuse me, excuse me." She was the one that put the video up, and she thought everybody was going to be on her side. And he's like, "Get out of my car!" And she's like, "Excuse me, you're supposed to take me to the hospital." He's like, "We're at the hospital! Get out of my car!" Apparently she was like really nasty to him like the whole time. And he was just done with her. And the thing is, like with Uber, like he could have just pulled over anywhere and said, "Okay, the ride is over. You could get out now," you know. But, yeah, she just kept, like, "Excuse me, take me to the hospital." He's like, "We're at the hospital!" You know? It was wild. Alright. I came through here once to get items. Oh, wait, no, this is another world. No, I just came through here. Never mind. But I gotta get to, where the dragon is. Now, we fought, like, the little guy, the little red dragon before, but we gotta fight his big brother. So, if we could not fail this time and we can set up Marcy to be able to use Frog Prince, it shouldn't be so bad. The only dragons that are difficult are the last three, the white, black, and lunar dragons. But the white and black one we're going to fight soon. The lunar dragon is at the end of the game. It's like the penultimate boss. Because the lunar dragon is all... Well, it's not really... The lunar dragon is Harl. It's the fuse dragon, which is all 7 of them together. Alright, Sarah, you have a good one. Hot doggity. Hot dog, hot... No, do that, actually. Hot diggity dog. Nice, can't leave. I think here? I think. Yeah, okay. We couldn't do this before, now it's unblocked. Alright, I need the... Where is it? The ice breath, there it is. Oh! Cool. Oh, but I can't do that? Must be another way to get up there. Hopefully I didn't lock myself out of that chest. I'm not overly concerned with it. Hey, lad, so we meet again. You look a bit different, but I know it's you. Come on, challenge me again. What do you say? If you beat me, I'll give you the dragon relic and my pet salamander. So you're supposed to believe that the big guy is the actual red dragon, but no, the little guy is. He just has 2 forms. That's the salamander. That's the level 8 summon. So we have fought this guy once, but he didn't go into his second form. I might be able to set up the field now. It doesn't... I don't know. We'll see. Well, with her, I'd probably want to start down here. Because she needs to have a level 7, so that'll only bring her down to level 5. If I oh, he's immediately countering. Okay. Ow. Quit it. Nope. No. Here he goes. This is the actual final form of the red dragon. That transformation reminds me so much of Dragon Quest IV. But the very design of him makes me think of Dragon Quest IV. Oh, why did you have to go there? I had it! Alright, Marcy. I so had it. Marcy. Alright. This is it. I think. This is it. Well, Marcy's gonna have to hit him once. But hopefully he just went, so... Oh my god, dude! How many turns are you gonna get, you piece of shit? Just defend. Until he attacks. Like, could you just give me a chance to do it? You're not gonna win, okay? Like, just so you know, this is not going well for you. Yeah. That is the most irritating fucking thing. He just went! Dragon Cock Z? This isn't Pornhub. This is not where your search goes. It sucks because I gotta use Ice Lance. Like, dude, why does he keep countering? He's just spamming and it's pissing me off. I wanted to show Frog Prince. Well, Fargo's just run away. We'll try it again. You're no fun. Dude, it's like, why are you like this right now? Like, can't you just let me get this off once? What? Okay, here we are. That is the most irritating ass shit. Let's try it again. Where did he go? Dude just vanished. Do I have to leave and come back? Bro, really? Like, it's still playing the dragon music. There we go. I can't imagine anything more irritating than that. Where he's just constantly spamming Fire Breath so I can't even set up the field. I mean, we could save the Frog Prince for a different time, you know? But I'd like to use it on him. If I don't get it this time, I'm just gonna, like, fight him normally. Because she missed, so... Missing really screws it up when you're trying to set up properly. I shouldn't have done that. I have an idea. Maybe he won't counter as much if I just do healing stuff. I don't care if I do it on the first turn. I'm doing it. Like, what if I just do healing stuff? Do you not have a blue heal? You don't have a blue heal? Alright, well, I gotta hope he doesn't counter this then. He seems to do it to Marcy, though, so I don't know. Okay, he's changing. Dragon Cock Z. Why'd I do it to him? That made no sense. Alright. Don't do anything. Don't do anything, please. Okay, yeah, we got it. Here we go. Finally! Watch this damage, though. I am the Prince of Frogs. Especially coming from Marcy. Oh, that's 1152, baby. Which dragon is this? The red one. They're all named after colors, so... I'm happy we got to do it. It was frustrating to get to that point, but we did it. It's like, because he seemed to be countering a lot. Let me just use heals. It's a good thing blue is one of the elements that heals. I took off a good, like, 40% of his health with that one hit, so... Damn, your breath be kicking like Jackie Chan. Oh, let me steal from him before I forget to. Got it. Red plate. So the question for the Black Dragon is, do we bring Starkey or do we bring Riddell? Kick. Ooh, shredding some pork? Hello, Joe! That sounds good. He's definitely weakened. No. He still sucks. I don't remember it having done anything to make Jean not suck in battle. Oh, my dragon dick. Dragging these balls across your face. Oh, please let this be the final blow. That would look so cool. Born in a world of silence. Against the odds, we choose to fight. Blossom dance. All right, now I want like an animation of Fargo and Dunban hanging out together. Oh, it's over. Bad pie. Ugh. So either Starkey or possibly Riddell. It's going to be whoever's able to do what is it? Not Mothership. I think it's Unicorn is the summon. And I got Salamander, which is the level 8 summon for Red. By the way, Salamander, coolest summon in the game in terms of the way it looks. We'll meet again. And we get the red relic. Okay, Marcy's burned, so let's take care of that. Let's take a look at this red relic. A special treasure received from the Red Dragon God at Mount Pyre. It actually looks remarkably like the actual Frozen Flame. A lot of people didn't understand what the Frozen Flame actually was in this game, that it's a piece of Lavos. There's nothing there? I thought there was something there. There is a separate rebalancing patch that is compatible with the retranslation. I don't know how to get up there. It must be from a different location. I'm like too worried about it though. Well, I can't go back up that way, so... I'm not worried about it. All right. Let me get that off you, and that. All right. Actually, no. Alright, so our choices are, like I said, we could use Starkey or Riddell, maybe? Riddell has... She has not one but 2 level 7 slots. Starkey might have better stats, but... Yeah, he also... I'm gonna use Riddell. Just because I like her more. Also, she uses gloves, right? So let me get the gloves off of Marcy. Oh, no, wait, I have an extra glove. I don't need to do that. I have an extra. Oh, she uses rods. I thought she uses gloves. My bad. Alright, I'll make a rod for her. That's what Karsh wanted to do. Oh, yeah. But then Dario gave her his rod. Yeah. With the wrong menu. Rod. Alright, not staff. Don't confuse staves and rods. Rod Stiffington and Jack Mayoffer. Alright, I'm gonna give her the Memento Pendant, and... her agility is really bad. Wow. But unfortunately, that can't be affected by, status. Yeah, it's unicorn. Alright. Alright. We already did the setup to fight the Black Dragon when we did the concert and everything. So we already did that. So all we have to do is just go fight him. There's no dungeon or anything to go through. You just basically walk up to the motherfucker and be like, "Hey, what's good, son?" Excuse me. Hey, what's going on? This guy's quite a bit tougher than the others, so... He's actually been here the whole time. He was just sleeping. We woke him up by playing the concert in the other world. Hey, what's going on?
Well, you guys, that song was bitchin'. You guys played that song?
It hath been a long time. I am still groggy. You shall provide some much-needed exercise. Alright. Let's see if we could pull off Unicorn. Bonk. She booped him with it. You dirty fuck. He knew what he was doing there. Hold on. I might have something to protect her against that. Where's my devil charm? Oh. I either don't have the devil charm or somebody's wearing it. Alright. Let's just hope he doesn't do that again. Somebody might be wearing it. Boop. Does he automatically counter with anti-weight? Alright, I have a different idea. I have an idea. I believe I could get rid of that with a Purify, which is a white element. I would need to give it to Fargo. I believe I could clear that away. That seems automatic. Lynx, don't screw this up, please. Wait, is he going to counter this, though? No, he automatically counters white with black. Okay. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. I would have to start with Fargo, but... His Fargo would need to be, I believe, level 4? Then again, I kind of just put Purify at level 1, I think. Doesn't matter. This is the way I'm going to do it. Defend. 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 Alright, here we go. Dark Breath. I don't care about that. Well, unless it gives me a really bad status, that would suck. Nobody got status. Alright, we're good. Oh, Riddell was cursed, but I don't think that matters. I mean, it kind of matters, but it doesn't matter as much. Okay, so... Well, we're not going to start with her, right? Oh, actually, this kind of... Yeah, we are going to start with her. No, but... This isn't exactly the way I wanted to do it. If she could get to level 7 without anything happening. Alright, it's set up. All he has to do is... Okay. It's a physical attack. I'm fine with this. Use his revive. It doesn't matter if there's nobody down, just as long as I could use it. It won't let me use it! Oh no! Fargo, do you have something you could use? He only has his revive. Fuck. Oh no, come on. Give me this. Can I use recover all? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, as long as he doesn't use a black element right now, we can do it. Alright, we got it. Alright, Riddell. Let's unleash the unicorn. All over your face and chest. It's not even an attacking thing, but I just wanted to show it off, so... And this is the perfect battle to do it in. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give him a lick. He tastes just like raisins. Alright. I just wanted to show it off. It is a protective thing, so... Genius, really. Now we will attack normally. He's increasing his magic attack. He's using Gravity Bomb. Holy Light. Nice. It's better to actually not use too many white elements on him because of the way he seals everything, but I'm just glad I got to show it off, the unicorn. Fargo? What is Fargo? Oh no, he's anti-white is what it is. I thought he was fatigued. Dude, when eat my dick is just an expression. You're not literally supposed to try to eat it. Alright, let's steal that black armor. Yoink. Jesus fucking Christ, you're kidding, right? Just defend. Graviton? He's gotta watch Riddell's health. But Graviton's not particularly... Oh, wow, damn. Graviton's not particularly strong. Cause I'm free. Free? Oh, this might actually hurt her really badly. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Free falling, free falling. Boop. Let's do snake skin. This is protection, so, and I'm gonna use it on her. Sweet. Oh, and I just used the defense up thing. Don't 69 her. Only Dario can. And Karsh sits in the cuck chair. Ugh. I gotta heal Riddell. Dank breath. Only the dankest of breaths. Boop. Let's do Snake Eyes. Oh, it's a heal thing? I don't need to use it then. Just do... Earthquake. Is he weakened? He looks like he might be weakened. I've been battering him for a while. It's hard to tell, though. No, it's hard to tell though. I don't think he's weakened yet. Jesus Christ. All right, chill. There. Now you can't leave. Yeah, he's one of the coolest designs. Oh, now he's weakened for sure. Shit. I really didn't want him to be able to do this yet. All right. Blurg. Alright, that was pretty bad, but we survived. Thankfully, she has a healing tech ready to go. Dude, I know you got a hard-on for her, but, like, can you chill? Oh, I don't... No, that would be a bad idea. Look within, unleash the fire! Okay, Graviton's not strong, so I'm not worried about that. Cannonballs is so weak. Or do Ice Blast? Alright. Should I do Inferno? I'm just hoping he drops, because he's really close. Yeah, he's done. One more dragon. I'm gonna go straight to it, so. Ba 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 ba. And I got Grim Reaper, which is the level 8 black summon. The white dragon is the last one. Except for the fused dragon. Like I said, Harl is one of the dragons technically, and she fuses all the dragons into her at the end, and you fight her as the lunar dragon, the fused dragon, but... Which for some reason, they fucked up the translation in the original version. I don't know if they fixed it in this, but they called the fused dragon the Devourer of Time, which is the name of the final boss, which made people believe that the final boss was the same thing, just a different phase of it. But no. Lavos is the Devourer of Time. Lavos and Sarah fuse together, you know? You could do them in any order you want, except you have to do the white one last. I thank you for the excitement. I'll get the black relic. A lot of people start with the green one because he's easy, and you get Lee, and a lot of Denaturite. So, let's take a look at that. Black relic. A special treasure received from the Black Dragon God at Marbule. Yeah, exactly like that, actually. The Star Dragon was supposed to be in Final Fantasy VI, so he got cut out of it. It was cool that they were able to add him back. It's a shame that the Game Boy Advance stuff got cut out of the Pixel remasters, but, you know, the Pixel remasters are still the best way to play those games. I just wish that, like, some of the extra content could be added as, like, DLC or something. All right, let me, we're going to take you out of the party, so let's remove everything. Okay, so I have links to do this with, and I don't need, like, another black innate person. Especially since my choices would basically be very limited. It would be Grobik, really. Like, I'd have to bring Grobik, because Harl's no longer in the party. She left. So, well, there's Snef, too, but he's terrible. So it'd either be Snef or Grobik. Grobik is actually really good, but I think for this guy, because this guy's tough, and we don't want... Lynx is going to be vulnerable, and we don't want two people that are vulnerable. So here's what I'm going to do first, is I'm going to take that revive off of him, since it doesn't help him at all. Because he's going to be the one that's most likely to get killed. And I'll have Fargo, and we'll just put somebody else in that's strong. I'm thinking Norris, because Norris is strong, but let's see. Norris is strong, Karsh is strong, Marcy's strong, but she will get killed. Draggy is very strong. Grobik's strong, but he's vulnerable to this guy. Viper's good. I think it's going to be Norris. Just because we've used him a lot. Do I have a Denaturite gun? I think I had taken it apart. Hold on. Where is Riddell? I need her armor. Where? Why don't I see her? Lynx, Norris, oh, right there. Okay. Wait, does Starkey have a stone gun? I don't know if the shockwave gun, what that's made out of. I'll just make one. It's no big deal. Oh, wrong button. The Dragon's Den doesn't fuck around. That's a website. It's like a Dragon's Den is a Dragon Quest fan site. Alright, let me make a stone Denaturite gun or whatever, where guns are. There we go. Wait, hold on. Yep, that's good. I'm out of copper, but that's okay. We'll see if we're able to pull off Mothership. Oh, nope, there it is, stun mail. Boom. Pretty happy with what he already has. He finally has a level 7 slot, too. So I could give him Golem. Actually, what I should do is give him Top Shot. Oh, what am I doing? Come on. Make sure he has plenty of white stuff. Or not white, black. Even if it's stuff that can't really hit. Oh, what did I just do? That's okay. Why does it keep doing that to me? The game is fucking with me right now. Like, way to fuck with me, game. Hey, hold on. Damn it. One thing that I could definitely do is make sure that everybody has Nostrum equipped. But then again, Nostrum is like really high level, so maybe don't do that. Alright, time to fight the White Dragon. He is not easy, by the way, but we're going to do it. Hopefully I can set up Mothership, and it won't be too frustrating. I can't see. I don't know if it's my glasses or my eyes. Oh, it's my eye. Still gonna clean my glasses, though. Let me take a drink of water, too. Alright. White Dragon. Welcome, humans. I am the Sky Dragon of the White Element. Well done. Thou hast gained the protection of the 5 dragons. Let me test thy skills to see if thou art truly worthy of entering the Sea of Eden. This guy's no joke, so, you know, gotta be careful. Alright, start with Lynx. Did I check to see if he had Mothership equipped? I didn't think of that. Let me check it now. Oh, he has it. And he has Forever Zero as well. Alright. Alright, hold on. Defend, defend, defend. White Breath. Smells like nacho cheese. Alright. I think I'm just going to go ahead. Alright, we're going to do Gravity Blow. Indeed. Gravity Blow. It is an easier way to do this, but... Gravity Blow. Alright, the field is set up. As long as I can hit him once. Okay. This is a way better game than Tag and Dragon. Alright, here we go. Mothership. This is such a cool attack. These are the voyages of the starship Yo Mama. Shoop de whoop. Just Independence Day his whole ass. That was... He's healing. That was like a third of his health. Alright, defend, defend. Null state. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's steal from him. Get that white armor. Yoink. Ah, you suck. I'm doing this just for the sake of putting some black on the field. And getting some white off the field. Magnify. I'm not understanding your strategy here. Feral cats. Like, he raised his magic defense, but then he increased magic on both sides. Holy breath. That was pretty bad, but that's okay. Nothing we can come back from. I would love to do something cool, but we're going to do Cure All. That was a really strong cure because of the Magnify. Norris has a status? Is he fatigued, or is that just he locked out of white elements? Oh, he's fatigued. That's going to be a problem. Top shot. Couple ammo. Oh no. As long as Link survives, I'm good. I took the revive off of him and I didn't give it to somebody else, so Fargo's the only one with the revive. I meant to give the other revive to Norris. I really didn't want this to happen, but... Oh my god. Well, I can't revive them both. I don't want to start over now that I've done so much damage and stolen the armor. So let's just use Forever Zero. And hope for the best. Oh, and I got Call of the Void for using Forever Zero. There's an achievement on that. Ooh. I won. Norris's stat growth is nerfed, but I won. I'm glad I was able to pull that off at the end. Yee! I just cleared out alerts and there's already like full alerts here. And I get Saints, which is the level 8 white thing. Give me a second. Okay, we did it. I acknowledge thy skill. I will grant thee the protection of the Sky Dragon. And we got the white relic. The Dead Sea has disintegrated, and the gates of time have been opened. Earn the divine protection of the 6 dragons. Venture deep beyond the pearly gates, across the dimensions. Alright. Let's empty you out. Especially since he got nerfed. I might want to either bring Riddell or Starkey for this next part. I think I'm going to bring Starkey, just because he's really strong. We have a few things to do, though. Although Riddell as a healer is so... Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's kind of like the best healer. Maybe I will use her. Because we're going to have to fight... We're going to have to fight Surge. That's like the next step, you know? She doesn't have a slight for Saints quite yet. The other revive... No, I gotta give that to him. Actually, he's... No, she's the most likely to go down in this battle. I know I'm giving her a lot of healing stuff, but... I have a trap for Ultra Nova, which is pretty cool, but I'm not super worried about that just yet. Like, her main focus is a healer, so, you know. But yeah, the next thing is we gotta fight Surge, so... I should give that to... Well, I have plenty of them, actually. Alright. Let's rock and roll, baby. First thing is we need to go to home... Well... We need to go to Homeworld, yeah, for sure. Oh, I could update this app? Let's do that. Astral Amulet. But what about that Astral Amulet? Yeah. Well, actually, we're going to get Stina in the party, aren't we? Isn't this where we... Yeah, maybe I should just use Stina instead of Riddell. I don't know. Is Stina good? I don't even know. Maybe I already have Riddell set up and she's got all that healing stuff. I don't even know if Stina's good. This, by the way, this is technically the end of Disc 1 if you're playing on PlayStation. This is where Disc 1 would end. Is this next part right here in Goldove. Do 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 ba 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 ba. You halt. Judging from by your appearance, you were foreign born. For reasons we will not explain, foreigners are not allowed to enter the tower. Please leave the premises at once. What should we do now? At this rate, we won't be able to borrow the dragon tear. Speaking of the dragon tear, should we not return the broken tear to the shrine in our other world? Oh, I forgot to do that. I gotta do that first, right? No, maybe, I don't know. The shaman in the other world might be able to help us somehow. Wait. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta do this in another world first, and then go here. I gotta talk to Diria first, before I get Stina. Alright, it's fine. Do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. My bad. Here, we'll speed it up a bit. What about that astral amulet? Yes. God, nobody even knows why that's funny. Ass. When I worked at the Brain Injury Center, there's this one guy. His name was Mark. He was one of the patients there, and he was just a good patient to work with. Just fun, you know what I mean? A real decent guy. He wouldn't fuck with you or nothing, you know what I mean? He was just pleasant, you know. And this is sometime like I had this conversation. It was the end of my shift. The next person was already there, and I said, I asked him. So, Mark, tits or ass? And he acted all offended that I was saying this in front of the other staff. It was a woman. You don't say that in front of her, you know. And she's like, oh, it's no big deal, you know. And he's like, she leaves the room, and he leans in real close to me, and he goes, ass. I was just like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you was an ass man. One must choose one's own path, but as long as one is human, one will sometimes become lost. I pray that your journey will be blessed by the guidance of the 6 dragon gods. Alright, I think what we have to do here is use the Tear of Hate. How can this be? This is without a doubt a piece of the dragon tear. Sirs, I shall bestow upon you the dragon emblem. It is the mark of a dragon shaman. So we now have that. The emblem and the dragon tear have been handed down by dragon shamans for generations. Although the worlds are different, you should be able to receive aid from the other shaman with this emblem. Make haste to this alternate world. Alright. Diria has actually already passed away in the other world, and Stina has taken over. And you might wonder, like, how does something like whether Surge lives or not determine things like when Diria dies? It's just classic fucking chaos theory, you know? Let's show that item that I just got, though. If I could find it. There it is, Dragon Emblem. A traditional crest passed down through the generations at the Dragon Shrine. The design looks familiar. Yep, that was the design of the floor in that one big-ass room in Viper Manor. Alright, we gotta switch worlds again. It's so cool to be able to speed up the game without the music being all, like, distorted by that. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So we'll show him the dragon emblem. That is a dragon emblem. How did a foreigner like you get a hold of it? Welcome, travelers across the dimensions. Bring them before me. Yes, if it is your wish, Miss Stina. You have permission from the chief. You must pass, foreign travelers. Let me just schmack that. As promised, I will lend you the dragon tear. I shall accompany you to the fort as well. Stina joined your party. Ba 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 ba. Let me look at what her stats are like. I might want to use her. I don't know. You know, for the purposes of what I'm doing, I'm going to keep Riddell. May the 6 dragon gods bestow protection upon the children of the planet. All right. Off to Fort Dragonia. Now, we did come through here once to get all the items and stuff. But if you didn't, you can actually solve all the puzzles all at once with the dragon tier. We gotta fight Surge. Place the dragon tier here. The fort shall open itself up for you. She appears like that if you don't have her in the party. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I know what I gotta do. Hold on. God, I never give her armor. I want to give her specifically the black plate. To protect her against... Surge is pretty brutal. Since the black plate doesn't have the greatest physical defense, it's mostly to protect against specifically black stuff. I'm going to give her 2 elbow pads to make up for it. 1 for each elbow. We're also going to get a shit fucking ton of characters. Let's make an actual save here. Like, I'm talking an absolute fucking titty ton of characters are going to join us all at once. Heh. So you finally made it. But this is as far as you will get. It's a little too soon for you to get your original form back. Here we go. It's time to fight Surge. Who's really Lynx? I'm gonna smack you with this rock, dude. Schmacked. I definitely want to steal from him, though. Oh, that black armor putting in work there. Yo, why has Fargo got, like, no health right now? Oh my god, I'm not healed from the last battle? Shit. That's okay, I have Stina. Riddell, rather. I didn't realize I wasn't healed from the previous battle. Yoink. What'd I get? Trashy Tiara? That's not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh god. Riddell has a good amount of health. I'm worried about Fargo. I was just about to heal. Alright. Well, we gotta run away. I didn't realize I wasn't healed from the previous battle, although I would have taken care of that. Give it up, Surge. Everything is merely a dream. Okay, let's try it again. It's no use. Alright, attempt number 2. You know what, maybe I think he can drop something better than the flashy, trashy Tiara, but let's start with Fargo. I'm not going to make a whole thing out of it, but... Yoink. Same thing. Oh well. That wasn't too bad. I should have given her Holy Light. Right now Fargo's the one that has it. Hold on to this for me. Oh. Alright. Well, we know Riddell will be fine because of the black plate. But... Alright, that wasn't too bad. Holy Light. I'm gonna do Snake Eyes to heal. Very good. Jesus. Elbow pad's really helping out here. Volcano. Volcano. All right. Just weird. Nice, can't leave. Defend, defend. Oh, missed. Not much damage. That's fine. Yep, I'm cool. There we go. Born in a world of silence. Against the odds. We choose to fight. Blossom dance. Or like an RPG All-Stars game. You can have Dunban and Fargo on the same team. Oh god. Alright, well, Riddell won't be harmed. Lynx is fine. Fargo's almost at full health, so this might not be too bad. The good news is I'm pretty sure he can only do this once. Alright, cool. Maybe don't do that. He's weakened. This might not be the smartest move, but I need the health. Shit. Tornado. Alright, well, the good news is nobody's particularly weak to this, and I have enough health where I should be able to take this. I mean, I am so well prepared for this right now. Alright. Chrono. I thought he was going to do like carnivore or some shit. That was pretty bad. Can we finish him off here? Maybe. Oh, that's a win. Sorry, Surge. Ba 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 ba. Da, da, da. Hey, Lynx has a level 8 slot, and so does Riddell. And I get the perfect Pendragon sigil. And I got the enemy of the world for defeating Dark Surge. Impressive. I may have underestimated you. Anyway, I must get on with my affairs. Besides, it's too late. Goodbye, Surge. Alright, we did it. We actually need Riddell for the next part, so I'm glad I have her in the party. Boo, 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 boo. Wait, do I have to go? Yeah, I have to do this. Because we need the dragon tier, the other part of it. And there's treasures that we haven't gotten here. So yeah. Oh, wrong way. At least this place is pretty empty. It's not crawling with enemies like it was in the other world. Anti-black, okay. Nostrum. Good shit. Well, that'll get me there, but I want to... Yeah. Anti-white. Okay. Nostrum. Okay. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Shield! Surge, you must proceed alone from here. You must see and confirm for yourself who you really are. Truth shall manifest itself once you believe in your heart. Oh, you're going to see Surge's butt. So, if you guys get excited about Surge's butt, just figuring I'd let you know. For anybody who might be excited by that. Or if you're offended by Surge's butt, you might want to look away for a moment. All life on this planet was born in the sea. The life forms softly slumbered within the womb of our Mother Ocean, until eventually they developed free will and were able to swim about the ocean freely. Then there came those that, not satisfied with life in the water, looked up from the ocean floor toward the blue skies and dreamt of the feel of the land. Aeons passed before their preposterous dream became a reality, and they rose up from the seas onto the earth. The land became full of all kinds of creatures. Amongst these, the dragon lizards and the more evolved reptiles thought they would reign over the earth forever. And for a long time it seemed like they would, until the Fire Nation attacked, and Lavos came shooting down. However, the unforeseen coming of the Mighty One from the heavens suddenly smashed their kingdom to pieces. The one known as Lavos, the Great Crimson Flame. Wielding absolute power, Lavos buried the dinosaurs, the kings of the land, in the space of a night. However, the timid apes who had lived hidden in the forests came into contact with the crimson flame that fell from the sky and evolved into humans. I had to do it. Perhaps this was not evolution, but transformation. Regardless, humans increased in number and filled the earth. The fearsome progeny of Lavos, just like their progenitor, began to devour our mother planet. Oh, got my body back, but I'm naked. Yep, those are hands all right. I found these clothes on some guy. Surge! Surge, you have regained your identity without being led astray. Your eyes, which foresaw the truth, shall help you to regain your trust among your comrades. There is nothing we can do about the dragon tier. Its shattering does not come as a surprise. However, you also carry the fate of the dragon tier from another world. The broken pieces of love and hate. Although contradictory, they are two sides of the same coin. A mysterious force may come to light where the two pieces are united. Perhaps this force will become the legendary Chrono Cross. The only problem is the shrine, which is said to give life to the Chrono Cross, is nothing but a cavern inside Divine Dragon Falls. Surge, you may hold the key to bringing forth its powers. Well, they already said Chrono Trigger, right? The dragon tier is shattered, but transformed into the tier of love. So now we now have the tier of love. See, we've already seen the tier of hate. Here's the tier of love, a shard of the shattered dragon tier. Also, yeah. Where's the perfect Pendragon sigil? I might want to... There it is. Nah, you know what? I don't want to do that. Yeah. He's got his element gridded and his own attacks back, so... Hydra's Shadow. Oh, Hydra's Shadow is for Stina. Where is Unicorn? It's weird that I don't see Unicorn here. You see we have all our characters back. There's Nikki. He's back. Luch is back. Pashal's back. Matcha, Glenn, Lena, Mojo, Neofio, Greco, Skelly, Doc, and Pip. They're all back now. Oh, you know what? She probably has it. I'm gonna need her, so... For the next part, I need to have her with me. But we're gonna have to do some weird things with the elements. I mean, you should be fine, but there's a specific way to do this where you shouldn't take much damage. Also notice he has a new attack. He has Flying Arrow. And Dash and Slash is back, as well as Luminaire. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that everybody has as many elements as they can that are attacking elements that are not white or black. As long as you have a whole bunch of characters with you that have a lot of attacks that are neither white nor black, we should be able to do this next part. We gotta fight Dario is the whole thing. And if you time it exactly right and you never attack him with anything white or black, we should be good. He's either incredibly easy or impossible. There's nothing in between those. It should be good. Like, there's absolutely nothing in between. He's either incredibly easy or incredibly difficult. And you need to bring Riddell. He's the hardest boss in the game other than Miguel. But unlike, he would be the hardest boss in the game if not for the fact that you can exploit his AI. If you do it perfectly, he should never attack physically. Oh, wrong way. That was the wrong way anyway. Yeah, it's this way. He should never attack physically, and he should only use status spells. If he attacks you physically, he will always target Riddell, and he will almost certainly kill her. And you can't do the battle without having Riddell. So, you know. Alright. So it's a long battle, but he's, like I said, it's completely exploitable. As long as you never use anything white or black, you can basically just lock him into this mode where you've completely exploited his AI. Otherwise, you might as well just save him for a different point in the game. Oh, who am I bringing? I'm bringing Fargo? I guess I'm going to bring Fargo. There's no reason not to. But is it this world? Yeah, it's this world, because the smoke coming out of it. This is optional. You don't have to do it. Like, notice that it's not saying anything there. It's like a secret. You could totally beat this game without ever doing this, but you get the best weapon for Surge, so. We gotta see if his in-battle sprite looks like Eminem in this version. Yes? This cannot be. Are you Dario? But of course you are. This is another world. You are alive and well in this world. Are you saying you know who I am? What did you say? No, this cannot be. Do you know this man? It has been 4 years since this man washed ashore, clinging on for dear life. Every day was a battle between life and death, but miraculously he made it. However, this man has no recollection of his past whatsoever. Yes, Dario, do you not remember me? I may be the Riddell from another world, but every day I have always... And yet you do not remember who I am? Riddell? That name moves my heart. I have a feeling I've lost someone very dear to me. Forgive me. I just cannot remember. If only there was something to reawaken your memory. Yes, I know. Take a look at this. This pendant is a memento from your mother, and a gift you gave me when we got engaged. This is... Try to remember, Karshan. I think that's like... It's weird because it's like the characters you don't have that have dialogue show up, but you can't bring Karsh and Radius here and get this because you can only get this if you have Riddell with you. So it's like, not only do you have to know to check this unmarked part on the map and then go into this unmarked area, but you have to bring Riddell. So it's pretty hidden. Try to remember. It basically makes him a super boss. We have been together since we were little, and we will continue to be. I will always be there for you, Dario. Riddell. Run. Ah! Riddell, that's right, Riddell. This is bad. What's wrong? No, don't touch him. Ah! What the? It was the Masamune. The Masamune. Dario! No, Dario, do not touch that sword. Riddell, mine sword thirsts for your blood. I knew it. The Masamune never actually disappeared from Deathgate. It just returned to its rightful owner. Wait a minute. That means Dario's still... What really happened? I thought Dario died fighting demons on the Isle of the Damned. So if you guys remember earlier, it sort of set it up that Karsh killed him. Remember, Salt and Pepper accused him of killing Dario. And you would think that Karsh must have grabbed the Masamune, become overpowered by its malevolent energy, and killed his friend. And the feelings of jealousy that were there because he loved Riddell too, that's what you think happened. But now you're going to see what actually happened. Actually. Is that the Masamune? Because it sets it up. I mean, he's the one that grabs the sword. You would think that he attacked, you know... Well, you'll see. Dario, what do you think you're doing? Die. Death to all living creatures. Don't tell me it's that sword. Dario, let go. Dario was the aggressor. Stop, Dario. It's me, Karsh. Damn. Kill me, Karsh. Hurry. No. Do it, Karsh, or else I'll... No, Dario, I can't. Please snap out of it, Dario. You idiot. I gave you a chance. You cannot beat me. You are but a mere mortal. Who the... First I will dispose of you, and then... Riddell. I shall let the Masamune sate itself on Riddell's blood. Damn you! Ah! Dario, what have I done? And then Lynx was there for some reason. How did he get past Salt and Pepper without them seeing him? Pathetic fool. You were... Dario was killed by demons. Understand, Karsh? But... Are you going to tell everyone about what you just did? Are you willing to tell Riddell that you murdered Dario because he was possessed by the evil sword? Do not worry. Do as I say and everything will be just fine. Dario. Now I understand. Dario is possessed by the enmity of the Masamune too. Prepare yourselves. I guess there's no way out of this. I cannot face Dario in battle. To abolish the darkness, we must defeat the Masamune. It is the only way to save Dario. Face the enmity of my sword. There we go. It's playing the super boss music. Thankfully, he's not as impossible as Miguel because he does look like Eminem. Jesus. Alright. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna... Whoa! He didn't go for Riddell? Oh, free. Alright, here we go. Here we go. The only thing is you can't heal. You have to keep him in this state of constantly countering with status. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please. Yeah, if he starts rapping, it's over. So you can't heal. So if you fuck it up and he attacks you and somebody dies, just run away and try again. It doesn't matter, they didn't do damage. Well, Bad Eye is not an effect I really wanted to happen to anybody, but... Aqua Beam. Oh, he'll use Weaken, probably. As long as you can take the initial hit. Alright. Uplift. Although he's gonna... Maybe I should avoid the yellow for now, because he's gonna use Bad Eye. Alright, this is fine. We got it. Aqua Beam. That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, this guy's an optional super boss, but you can... this is an exploit of the way his AI works. The reward for beating him is amazing, so... So now he'll use Numble. And because he's constantly using elements, he's draining his stamina so he won't physically attack. Because that's what you have to avoid, is his physical attack. But if you use anything white or black, he'll wreck you. Alright. Bushwhacker. Now he'll probably use low res. So I'm keeping him using specific things, draining his stamina, so he just never has the ability to physically attack. Use Fireball, he'll use Numble. But if you use anything white, he'll use something called Conductor Rod. And... bad. Real bad. Alright, Uplift. Bad Eye. Aqua Beam. Weaken. Bushwhacker. And if you heal, he's not going to counter that. And thus he'll be able to gain enough stamina to physically attack you. Alright. We'll do Electro Jolt. Fireball. Alright, Magma Bomb. Alright, I guess Ice Lance? Nope, I have an uplift. You could also just fill everything up completely with green elements and only use green. That way he only ever hits you with low res. I guess green and red, because Numble is not so bad. Okay, Ice Lance. Most of the damage is coming from the physical strikes. Alright. Arrow Saucer. Alright. Fire Pillar. Okay, Arrow Saucer. Takes a long time, but it's better than getting wrecked. Oof, okay. Magma Bomb. Fire. Fire. Ice Lance. Fire. Electro Jolt. My least favorite super boss to fight? That's a tough one. Vercingetorix from Final Fantasy 13. Fuck that guy. Alright. She doesn't have great options left. Maybe I should have taken all her healing stuff off. Shinyu sucks, but you gotta prepare for him, you know? Electro Jolt. Is he weakened? He might be weakened. Riddell's running out of options, so it's hard to tell. He looks like he might be a little... No. Alright, good. Aqua Ball. That was just off the top of my head, though. Like, there's probably better options to say, but... Alright, Fire Pillar. I'm just worried about Riddell running out of options. The Orb guy from Final Fantasy IX. I haven't done that in so long. Magma Bomb. Indeed, the Twilight Gun. Twilight of the Gunatees. Fire pillar. It is something with an O. How about bass in Mega Man Network Transmission? Ice Blast. He's not weakened yet. Oh, now he's definitely weakened. Let's fucking go. Magma Bomb. Let's fucking go. I don't really want to use Pillage. Alright, Arrow Blaster. Blammo! We're close. Electro Bolt? No, Magma Burst. At this point, she can't afford to get hit by Bad Eye. Arrow Saucer. Oh, hold on 1 second. Yes? Alright, Fargo. We're almost... Wait, he's got status? Burns and Afraid? Oh, let's go. I could use Invincible and it might finish him off, but I don't really want to take a risk here. Ice Blast. It's not the time to get, like, creative. What's your favorite... Oh, we won. I could have done it. What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get the idea?
I just tried to think creatively. There we go. The Dreamer's Bandana. Da, da, da. It appears the Masamune found a new master. What? Surge? Do not panic. Look around you. Birds. The birds that fled are coming back. I no longer sense the slightest bit of malice from the Masamune. There was no more fear of succumbing to its enmity. You awake, Masa? Yeah, but looking back... By the way, so Masa and Mune were, in the Japanese version, they were named Gran and Leon. So the Masamune was the Grand Leon. What's interesting, though, is that their sister, the third one, Doreen, which was supposed to be Dream, but Doreen is very close to Dream. So the idea was that the two of them together become the sword, the Masamune. And that with their sister, it's Master Mune, which doesn't make much sense. It just sounds cool, but in Japanese it makes a lot more sense because it's Gran Leon Doreen, the Grand Leon Dream. Or Grand Lion Dream, really. But it's just Master Moon. Master Mune. But looking back, I think we've done something terrible. No one will know if we don't tell. Hey, what were you two up to? Yikes, it's Doreen. Nothing, we don't remember a thing. Imagine missing this. Because like I said, this is a very obscure thing. If you don't know about this, And then, like, if you're a big Chrono Trigger fan, this is amazing. I see. Well, just to make sure you're not up to any mischief, I'm coming along. All right. How many centuries has it been since the three of us got together? Okay, then, let's go. Having all three of them together also makes it not a sword, which is good because Surge doesn't use swords. Surge's Sea Swallow transformed into the Master Mune. Grand Lion Dream. And I got the second coming for defeating Dario and reforging Surge's Sea Swallow into the Master Mune. Where am I? So, Dario would join the party here, except we beat the fucking shit out of him so badly, he's like wounded for the rest of the game. Riddell. Is that you, Riddell? What happened to me? Dario, thank goodness. Your memory has returned. Your Riddell is very dead. This is from an alternate world, though. Memory? Oh, yes, I had taken hold of the Masamune when... Forgive me, Karsh, for what I put you through. Forget about it. Although your memory is returned, let us not forget the harsh reality which lies in wait. Come. Come all over my face and chest. So, you will be leaving. I have been prepared for this day. Wait, what was that alert from Steam? Farewell. I wish you all the best. Give me a moment here. Oh, Return to Moria is on sale. That's cool, I guess. Whatever. Farewell. I wish you all the best. Imagine being this lady, too, that she's probably got the hots for him, and then she's like, oh, his old girlfriend came back, and he got his memory back, and now he's leaving. Everyone is hurt and separated, inexperienced and incomplete. However, by living as such, we may change for the better into something bigger. There are two, like, major story scenes that are optional. And I think that's why people feel that it's not not connected enough to Chrono Trigger. Because this scene is so connected to Chrono Trigger about the Masamune and Doreen and everything. And then there's another part about... specifically about Magus, actually. That is very missable. We'll get to that later. Well, not later, because we're going to end soon. But however, by living as such, we may change for the better into something bigger. Something more gentle. My goodness. What has happened during my absence? Where have the general and the others gone? Well, I appreciate the idea of Masa and Mune. I really do. Because Masamune is the name of an old sword maker. It's associated with swords with Square Enix games. Doreen, though, should have been changed to something else. Because Doreen is her name in Japanese, and they really should have called her something with a T. Like if they named her Tina or Terry or something. You know what I mean? Because then the Master Mune would make sense. So in that case, they were a little too literal with Doreen. Because she lived in the City of Dreams in Zeal, and she's associated with dreams, it makes sense for her to be named Doreen. But at the same time, you know, the old translation's good. It's really good. But there's a few things that they never fixed, even with the DS version, because we just... Like, changing Masamune to Grand Lion would be too much for people to bear, I think. I did once play on YouTube a fan-translated patch of Chrono Trigger that had a very, very accurate translation, and it is so different. Like, the whole vibe of it is completely different. And I think that's not the best way to play it, right? The DS version is, like, the best way to play it, but... Or I guess the Steam version now. But it was so cool to experience what it's like in Japanese, especially with, like, you know, like the three generals being mayonnaise, vinegar, and soy sauce, you know. Yeah, it had to be reinterpreted. I mean, even the names of the characters are changed. Like Mariria became Marl, you know. I mean, they didn't change all of them. Ira became Ayla. which is similar. But Ayla was specifically... Like, Ayla's a great name because it's a reference to the book The Clan of the Cave Bear, which was about a cave woman who was a great warrior. You know what I mean? So changing Aira to Ayla, not only do they sound similar, but it made perfect sense. Keru becoming frog is like, well, Keru means frog, so it's like whatever. You know, that's like very similar. Robotrek was butchered, but it has a lot of Kosoge appeal because of how butchered it was. You know, like, not all the names... Like, Meridia becoming Marl is fine, I guess. You know what I mean? Luca, they didn't change, you know. But Magal becoming Magus is a little too on the nose, because Magus means wizard. Magal was a better... Also, Sarah becoming Shala is just... That's not a name! Her name is Sarah! Where have the general and the others gone? Riddell, you said that you all came from another world. And where are Karsh, you, and the others in this world? Yeah, they're kind of stuck between life and death. Unfortunately, no one from Viper Manor who went to the Dead Sea will return. Why did the general and the others go to such a dangerous place? Some of it was, like, the three generals being named Ozzy, Flea, and Slash is humor that works here. And Japan wound up loving that, actually, because they love the name Slash. They wound up creating a character in this game named Slash. But then he had to be renamed Nicky. You know what I mean? So it's like... Yeah. In search of the frozen flame. They were swallowed up by a terminated timeline and have perished along with the Dead Sea. Yeah, I guess they're actually completely gone now. They were caught between life and death, but I guess they're really dead now after it blew up after we defeated Miguel. How ironic is it? How ironic that it is I who have survived. But Dario, you still have me. Riddell. We may be from different worlds, but you are you and I am I. Yo, that's right. I'm alive and kicking too. There ain't no one who could take my life. Yeah, and you know who else is alive in this, you know, from the alternate world? Everybody! Marcy and Viper and Zoa and okay, not Garai, but you know. Zoa and Marcy are here too. We can also call the old dragon stable keeper. Thank you, everyone. I guess you're right. I am alive, and I will do whatever I must do. I do not know how many years it will take, but I will rebuild Viper Manor. It is my duty. My. Perhaps it is about time I came out of retirement. Time for one last hurrah! Oh yeah, bring it on. Even though we may be from different worlds, the four divas are back in business. But maybe -1. Also, your brother Glenn is alive. I don't think you're fit for battle yet. Also, even this game, they changed something like Guile. He was supposed to be called Alphador. And it was a subtle reference to who he really is because Alphador was the name of Giannis's cat. So it's the hint that Guile is Magus. Forgive me. 4 years of isolation have taken their toll. Are you alright? Riddell, I want you to take this. You get Snake Fangs, which is her tech. Please rest up and just concentrate on rebuilding Viper Manor. Most of Guile's story got cut out of this, which is why I didn't bother recruiting him. They never got to finish him. There's a lot of characters that were kind of incomplete in this because it was rushed. Thank you. I shall do so. It didn't become a victim as much as like Xenogears did, but you could tell where there's like parts of the story that weren't fleshed out. Of course, I will help you too. Well, parts of individual character stories. Plus, I have an idea. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I mean, you saw when I streamed Xenogears the state it was in. There's no way that game is acceptable. You know what I mean? All right. Two things. First thing is give her Snake Fangs. I mean, I'm not going to use her anyway, so let me take everything else off. Okay, so the one character that left that we don't have back is Kid. But we'll get her later. She reminds you of Sarah? Well, Sarah's actually in this game. Sarah's blonde. The Zeal family dyed their hair. So I'm going to leave Fargo in because we don't have Kid yet. But, God, who do I use? Glenn, right? Like, talk me out of using Glenn. We're going to have to go on a whole recruiting drive and getting techs and stuff. That'll be next time. Let me just set up Glenn. Yeah, the one character we don't have back is Kid, because there's a whole story section to doing that. Wait. Do. Pashal's taking a shit. I mean, it's all Pashal. Pashal's good in the beginning because it's like an optional character that has pretty high attack. But like having Pashal at the beginning of the game is sort of like if you're playing Pokemon Gen 1 using like Rattata at the beginning. Like Rattata is easy to get and has pretty high attack. But there's like no reason to keep him past a certain point. You know what I mean? It's like if you're past like the 3rd gym and you're still using Rattata, you need to rethink your life, you know? Wait, did he have Sonya? Did I give him Sonya? Who has Sonya? Hold on. Who did I use to cast Sonya? I think it was Karsh. No, it wasn't Karsh. Matcha's name is glitched. Who did I use to cast Sonya when I fought the Yellow Dragon? Was it Fun Guy? No, he's yellow innate. Although he had... Oh, hold on. Let me empty him out. Was it Van? It doesn't look like it was. No. Where is my Sonya spell? Oh, wait. Viper is what? Yellow? Yeah. Red, white, green, but we already looked at him. Yellow, blue, black. It doesn't matter. She wasn't in the party. Red, yellow. Wait, Radius is yellow? Radius has it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, let me empty his shit out. I didn't realize he had all this stuff. Look at all this crap. No wonder I was feeling low on those. He had all my cool shit. He had Tornado. He had Sonya. He had my Arrow Blaster, which I feel like I should have way more than one. Okay, we're set up. Equipment. You have the Master Moon? No, you don't. Now you do. That's the best. That's the best weapon in the game for him. You have the Iron Lancer. Okay. Give him a stone mail. Give him a stone helmet. Oh, I don't think I have one. Hold on. Riddell probably has it. Let me get that off you too. The Einlanzer is the best weapon in the game for Glenn, but you can get a second Einlanzer, and he attacks with both of them. He dual wields them. It's amazing. Where'd that stone helmet go? Where the fuck is it? There it is. Alright, let me give him the Dragoon Gauntlet. I give both two of them. Okay. Because he's all physical attack, right? And we're gonna save it. That's not how we save it. We're gonna go over the schedule. We're gonna do a raid. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. All right. You know what? I'll let the music play while we the launcher while we go over the schedule and all that and do a raid. What song is this? Oh, it's Scars of Time, but it's a remix. Okay, guys, here's what's going on for the next week or so. Tomorrow night we'll be live playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Switch. See, Mogul, you figured it out. Wait, the way that was worded is weird. Sunday night we got Castlevania Lords of Shadow for Steam. Monday afternoon we've got Street Fighter 4 for PlayStation 3. Tuesday night we got Cookie Cutter for Steam. Wednesday afternoon we got The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, The Shivering Isles for Steam. Thursday night we're going to be reading The Fellowship of the Ring, so you know we'll be reading. Those are always fun to do, even though they wreck my voice after a while. And then Friday afternoon, a week from today, we'll be right back here with more of Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition. We're going to go on a lot of recruiting characters and getting techs and such. All right, let's see who we have online that we could raid. I guess Artie's on, playing Final Fantasy X. Let's raid him. Okay, guys, there's your raid call. That is so loud. I gotta close the thing. There we go. I'm sorry, it is so loud. There's your raid call. Copy and paste it as we head into Artie's stream. He is playing Final Fantasy X, which is a pretty bitchin' game. We'll see you guys over there. We'll see you guys on Discord. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Xenoblade. And just around in general, here we go.